Hi all, this is Deepak. Hope you all are doing well. So today in this video we are going to cover how to create side navigation bar using React.js. So once we build our application, how the screen will look like, we can see it here. Like the points we are going to cover in this video, like we will create the toggle like this one. We will create the textual menus as home, block, message and contact. We will add the respective menu items for each menu. Next we will add the events whenever we click on any page that any menu, so it will catch the event. And next we will add the routing logic using React router DOM dependency, with which whenever we click on any menu, so it will display the respective page for that menu, like this one. So we can see for home it is displaying the home page, and likewise for the rest of the menus. And last we are going to cover, like we will create some submenus under the main menu. In this case, we have a blog as a main menu and microservice and React.js as a submenu for that. So all these things we are going to cover in this video. So let us start with the coding. And the Visual Studio will open. Okay, so we will create our application using command npm create with the latest, and our application name we can give it side navbar app. So it will create the application with name side navbar app. We will select the React JavaScript, go to project folder. Now we will install the dependencies using command npm install. You can see the default folders and files are created. This is the project structure: app.css, app.jsx, and index.html, package.json. Okay, so we will run our application using command npm. We are done with npm install. Now we will run our application using command npm run dev. Copy this URL and open into browser. Here we can see our React application is running fine as expected. Now next thing, so we will clear everything from the existing component or file so that we can make a fresh start. So first of all, we will clear from app.jsx, clear the unused variables and imports which are not needed. Clear this file. Similarly, we will remove the content from app.css. Go to index.html. Here we have the wheat icon, so we will remove that. And for title, we will add React side navbar. Fine. So we have replaced all the default with as expected our title and everything. Now we will start writing our component. So before we write our component, we need to install the dependency using command npm install. So this is for trend micro, React trend micro side now. So this is installed. Now we will go to our app. src folder. We will create one folder with name component. Inside this we will add create one component with name side navbar.jsx. We can add the necessary imports. Side now, toggle, now item, now icon, now text from kind micro React side now. We will import the CSS file as well, from which is inside dist folder. .css. So fine. Add function. Side now we will add on select for selected menu. We will console.log. We will type the selected. Okay. Now we will start adding child elements. Fine. First we will added the side now toggle. Now next we will add now inside this now item we will start adding now item. Okay, so for each menu we need to add now item. Inside that we need to add now icon first, and the next now text. Okay, we can name it as a home. We'll export it using export default. Okay, fine. What we will do here, we will inside app.jsx we will add this component we have just created. Import for that. Set component we have side now bar. Okay, fine. Now let us check. Okay, so we need to run it. Yes, we can see home menu is appearing as expected. Okay, now we will repeat this for rest of the menu items. We have 4 menus. First one is the home, next is the block, next is a message, and last is a contact. And save it and check. As you can see, all the 4 menus are appearing as expected. Okay, fine. Next thing what we will do, we will start adding the icon for each menus. Okay, now for that we need to install the library. We are using the font awesome for this. svg core, and again some free solid svg icons. Okay, so it will install. Yes, it is installing. Okay, fine, it is installed. Okay. So what we will do, as we are using font awesome, so we will go to this URL fontawesome.com icons, and herein we can type the icon which we want. Like for home, we want the icon for home, so we can search for home, and we can see it has shown various icons, so we can select which we want, double click the icon. Now here we can see various options: HTML, React, Vue, and SVG. So we want React, so we click React. Inside that we have global import and individual import. So you can select the individual import. We can copy this and come to our code and add it here. Okay, now here we need to add some import as font awesome from awesome React. Okay, next we need to import icon from free solid svg icons. Okay, fine. Now we have added the necessary import for the house. Okay, we need to run it. So you can see the icon is appearing for home. Okay, now we will repeat it for the rest of the items, rest of the menus. This is FA block, this is FA message, and this is contact. For contact it's not FA contact, but it's a FA address book. Okay, so we need to import all this. And FA message. Okay, we have imported. Now we can see all the menus are appearing, icons are appearing as expected. Okay, now next thing, like here you can see, so whenever we click on any menu item, so you can see the okay, so this is the earlier application. We need to take our existing one, which is 5174. We will copy this and open it in new tab. Okay, so here we can inspect and see what happens. Okay, so here we can see it is coming as undefined. Whenever we click on any menu, so it is giving us undefined. Okay, so we need to catch the event, so we will add the event for this one. Okay, event key is go to home. For home we will add event key as a home. We will add for rest of the menu items. This is for contact, this is for message, and this is for blog. Okay. Now we can check it once again. can oh, so it's a spelling mistake. It should be event key. It is event key, so we need to correct it. Okay, fine. Now we can check. See, now it is working. So it is giving the selected menu name. Okay, fine. Now, so we have seen, we have created the textual menus, added the icon for that. Now, next thing what we will do, we will add the routing for the menu. Like whenever we click on any menu, so it will display its respective page. For that, we need to use React router DOM. We'll install it first. Okay, fine. Now we will go to our app.jsx. Here we will start writing our routing logic. Here we need to first import all the browser router routes and route from React router DOM. Now, as we are going to apply router for our component, which is site navbar, we will wrap this component inside router. Next thing, we will add routes. For inside route, we will add individual route. Each route will have path, let's say home, and element it will render. Okay, so we have not created any page, so we need to create the page for this element. Like for whenever we click on home, it should display the home page. Okay, so let us create that. So we will create one folder as the pages. Inside that we'll create one new home.jsx. Now here one add one h3 label, and we can say welcome to home page. Okay, and we can simply export default home. Okay, here in like, okay, now what we will do, we'll go to inside this, we'll import this page. Okay, now we can check it at here. We need to run the application. Yes, now we can check it here. Okay, so it is not showing the page. Basically we need to add one more thing, like we need to add navigation part, which is missing inside our actual component. We need to create one constant now here we can use this navigate. here this is the slash and the selected menu. Okay, fine. Now check. So we can see it is appearing, right? So for home we have added, so it is showing the home page as expected. Now we will add for the rest of the menus. You copy this. So what we will do first, okay, for blog, here we will add blog. Here is the blog and again here blog. Okay, fine. One we can add for message, fine. So one more thing we will do, like we will add some class name for page. So we will add one class as a page for this all the pages. We will rename this as contact. Okay, we can copy this class name and add into where we have not added. So let's say it here we have not added. Next thing, okay, here we need to add. Okay, fine. We have created all the pages. Now we will add the routing for all the menus. Let's say we have blog. We will display the blog page. For message, we have message page. For contact, we have contact page. Let us import now we can check. For blog, now we say then contact. We need to save this. Oh, so here we need to change this, like blog, this is message and this is contact. Okay, now we can check. This is home, this is blog, this is message and this is contact. Okay, everything is working as expected. Now for home, it is showing a bit lower, so we will show it at somewhere at top. So we'll add some CSS for page, which we have CSS for page, which we have added it. This CSS class we have added, so we need to write that, right, dot page. Okay, now text align center, margin left 300 pixel, margin bottom 750 pixel, and font size somewhere 18 pixel. Okay, fine. Now we can see it is appearing at the top as expected. Okay, now we can check it in the browser. Okay, now it is seems good. Okay, so it is rendering the respective page on click of the menu, different menus. Okay, fine. Now next thing what we'll do, like we will add some submenus. So we have this block as a parent menu. Inside that we will add submenu as a microservice, and next as a React.js. So we'll do that. Go to our component. Inside this we have our block. Okay, so for adding submenu we will copy this now atom as is, and before this now atom completes we need to add one more now atom. Okay, as you can see we so event key, we for now we will remove that, and we don't want the font for now icon for now. So here we can say it's a microservice. Similarly we will create this is okay, let it align. Okay, so this is for microservice submenu. Next we will add as a React.js. Okay, and what we will do, we can align it to the right so that it will appear, looks good, it will look good. Okay, fine. Now you can see this submenus is appearing at the right side of this block. Whenever we click on block, we can see submenu as a microservice and React.js as expected. So we can check it on a browser. Okay, so microservice, React, home, message, and contact. So as we have discussed, we have covered everything what we have discussed while before we start this video. So as a recap, I will tell you what we have covered in this video. So we have first created our toggle functionality. Next we have created our menus, textual menus like home, block, message, and contact. After that we have added an icon for respective menus using font icon, font awesome library. Next we have added the event whenever we click, so that event will get catched. Next we have added the routing logic using React router DOM, with which we have connected pages to all the respective menus. Okay, and after that at last we have added the submenu to the particular menu. Like in this case we have block as a parent menu, and we have added microservice and React.js as a submenu. So in and all we have covered everything what we have discussed before we start this video. So if you like this video, so please do like and subscribe the same. Thank you so much for watching this video.